Your memory may have got a little messy, a little hazy during the spiritual healing, the journey, the details, perhaps too many details, trying to figure too much out, because nostalgia can be a two-way street. It can take us to lovely memories, can also bring us to not so great times. And then sometimes, because of traumas, we allow good memories to be washed away with the bad memories. And kind of going with that theme of we've got to get over it, let it go, release it. When from another understanding, one only needs to acknowledge, accept what happened, and learn from it. 111 on the timer. How do you align? How did it bring you out of alignment or back into alignment? Because all experiences are a treasure. They're a lesson. Abraham Hicks energy of you know what you want by knowing what you don't want. But perhaps we have maybe rewrote part of our history in our mind, or allowed some of the glimmers of our past to become hazy with the triggers of trauma. Hello, high flyers and deep divers. I'm Anthony with Aerie Intuitions. Welcome if you're new. Thanks for sticking around. If you're been here a while, I appreciate checking out the videos. If you want to support this channel, it's best to leave a comment, share the video, or book a reading. Vesica Pisces, interesting. We've had this energy coming out here in September, the Vesica Pisces, the integration of the masculine and the feminine. It's also that integrative, balanced look through nostalgia, through the lens of the inner eye. Is that inner eye, the third eye, the center of insight? Yeah, hearing Holy Grail energy, source energy, as the Vesica Pisces in many ways is a portal to your own source energy, to the Holy Grail, the eye of the heart, to soul love. 33 and 26 may be a significant number. 33, 26. Soul love. I'm really drawn to this center, the Earth Star chakra down here. So we've been being called to, or have been working on, 3, 4, 5, rebuilding our foundations, rebuilding, refining our memories, refining our relationship with nostalgia, also presence, and being a channel of light for both higher and lower frequencies, earthly and divine frequencies, as we remember that neither good nor bad, they just are. The divine feminine. Yes, the divine feminine, strong at this time. Mother Sophia. We have the divine feminine. Interesting enough, I chose the divine feminine oracle deck to be our next deck to read from. 444 on the timer. And the number 4 with 31. Yeah. Rebooting your foundations of feminine energy, your ability to receive, to create, to Be heart-centered. Oh, I'm seeing some mantids up here, some starseed alien type races, perhaps some awakened reptilian type energy. Yes, looking for and seeing for, coming from the place of soul love, of unconditional love, divine feminine energy, to allow ourselves to see higher versions of the world around us, to look through this lens of love, to know that you are the universe. So whatever we're experiencing is a reflection of you. And we are all one. You are the universe, and the universe is within and around you. You are the temple, you are the heavens, you are the earth, you are the light and the shadow. You are the universe, the one song universe. Akashic realms, the veil, the thinning of the veil here as we are in close proximity to another eclipse, a solar eclipse this time comes. So you are awakening to love, awakening the divine feminine within. The divine feminine, Mother Sophia, Kuan Yin, the pink dragon here, the golden solar dragons, the dragons from Arcturus, and your light beings and light workers, awakening the inner light, waking up to the truth of love, the truth of that insight, of the coming together, the masculine, the feminine, the divinity that is your human body. Oh, yeah, Archangel Michael's sword here of letting go, sharpening the mind, clearing the mind. As to be sharp, as in the sharp air of a crystal clear morning. You know, when you wake up in the morning, clear air, cold, cool air, you can kind of really clear your mind and clear the mental body. Letting go of finite structures. I'm seeing this as Archangel Metatron's cube, but in a more expanded view, as it is possible that some of our sacred geometry that's been given to us is limited in a finite understanding of geometry, coming from base 10 and lower, base 6, base 5, base 4. Letting go of old structures, letting go of old bad habits around, understanding, around love, around allowing yourself to be loved, allowing yourself to receive gifts, praise, perhaps even, to receive something that you wouldn't even afford yourself. Allowing yourself to be surprised by the universe. Yes, Inanna, this energy's been coming through quite a bit. The Queen of Heaven and Earth, Vesica Pisces. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Except we're gonna hide her breasts. Inanna, God, look at that queen, that gorgeous, brilliant, earth goddess, earth angels, Inanna assisting you to let go, to release the weight, to release the physical trappings, including perhaps clothing. You know, may find that you're interested in a more of a nudist bathing suit type experience, less clothing, more free, in a place of loving that body as well, coming to love your body, coming to love exactly who you are. You have nothing to hide. You get to be both of heaven and earth and have no need to hide from either. Marguerite Porete, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Finding this soul love, the soul expression. Wow, look at that. The I don't know, colors all line up too. Expanding the causal chakra, sense of purpose, sense of belonging. As you belong because you are an expression of divine love, and as an expression of source, as the universe, as the heaven, earth, and spirit, and being and body and breath, all of it, you are divine love. You may identify as a mystic, having mystic-like energy, or found perhaps we were mystics, sages, healers in past lives. Of course, all of these being light workers. Since light workership is kind of nothing new. This is also that devotion. Marguerite encouraging you to remember to devote yourself to soul love, to seeing through the loving eyes the souls of others, and the loving souls, and the love in souls. Also, with let it go, remembering to have boundaries, not to hold on to the attachments, the expectations, to know that all is well because you are the universe, awakening to, an enlightened feminine. Your feminine qualities are awakening to a greater degree, to a cosmic degree, hearing, wow, we've got Dakini. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. She has this gorgeous staff of the mystics here. She's also unclad, expressing her birthday suit. I heard a reel the other day, it was like, oh, about women to women, like, do you dress for men? Well, like, yeah, of course I dress for men, because if men weren't around, I'd be naked. You know, it was like, if we didn't have to worry about, women didn't have to worry about men drooling over them, perhaps, they would just walk around naked. Maybe not all of them, but some men too, of course. Mirabai, the saint of true freedom. Ooh, I mean poppy energy? Yeah, look at the poppies. The opening of the light in the heart. Again, that opening to soul love. Love is what sets me free. I am married to my own soul. Yeah, you may consider yourself someone who 1444 doesn't need to feel to be married, to be connected to in a soulful way, understanding that when you marry your soul, the masculine and the feminine, when you make it a part of you again, which is to be in marriage with someone, could be understood as to make them in some ways a part of yourself, and that's the choice. Love is a choice. Saint of true freedom, freeing you from the illusions. This is that awakening to what sets you free, which is finding love for self, finding love for our past, for, like I said, the glimmers and the triggers. I see the light of my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. The diamond-hearted Dakini, or Machig Labdrone. Machig Labdrone. She's got a rattle and a bell. Ooh, she's got a lovely little bell here. I am not familiar with this named goddess. We have the diamond-hearted Dakini. So Dakini must be feminine archetypes, Hindu culture. I'm getting the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light of my own darkness. I can awaken to the silver linings, to the lesson, to the karmic lessons. Lots of we've got Hindu, Inanna, Middle Eastern, Middle East, Greek. Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge. The essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. Effortlessly into everything I create. The essence of who I am, the goddess of self-knowledge. Knowledge with Saraswati. I have an intense energy here. Determined. The blossoming of a lotus. She's holding that wisdom, holding the power of the divine feminine to blossom, to bloom, to grow, to make something beautiful. Big emphasis on flow here with the waterfalls. And also wisdom and insight flowing in at this time. Allow yourself to relax and to hear your spirit guides at this time, to take it easy. I'm getting a bit of that energy to, take care of your body, do what you need to do to meet your needs and all of that. But also, especially with everything that's going on in the world, and there's this push to keep us in a momentum of fear and duality and shock, and keep your heads to the ground and keep moving, keep calm and carry on, sort of in a not so positive way. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Yeah, remembering to take time to be easy with yourself, to gear it back a bit. We can sometimes, that old energy of toxic masculine comes up and can throw us out of balance of doing the self-love work. So you're coming back into balance with that self-love. Yeah, finding a sense of belonging. How we were talking about that. Belonging, awakening, knowing that you are the universe. You belong here because you are alive. You are in a physical human body full of spirit at this time. And because of just that fact alone, you belong. You are connected. There are ineffable connections in this God source creation. Nine of Cups is the positive side of nostalgia. Looking at our experiences and allowing them to show us where we've been supported, where our intuition has led us in the right way, our gut instinct, Dakini, and the light and feminine. And just remembering that love is divine. Giving soul love, finding love for your soul's journey, and having soulful, loving experience with the experiences we've already had. Five of Swords. Ooh, ouch. A little bit of conflict, perhaps some ideas from others, our past selves, hearing parents, grandparents, the way they did things, partners, perhaps pushing us to kind of go, go, go. Remember, you have to like barrel ahead. So we may have found ourselves recently in conflict with these ideas of, you can't, what are you going to get done if you sit around and relax, or you take all this time for self-love, and what are you accomplishing by sitting there and meditating, or, just those old ideas of we need to constantly be doing to feel worthy, to feel a sense of belonging. We got the Six of Swords, originally showing itself in reverse. I'm getting to speak on it upright. Transition. Yeah, you're in a transition space of feeling out your new relationship with the divine feminine, and it can feel a bit tricky, especially if we have people trying to trip us up, seeing that we're expanding. The card of nostalgia comes out. Wow. The Six of Cups. Nostalgia is a two-way road. It can upright have us seeing the glimmers, the shiny accomplishments and relationships, the well-earned feelings, the intuitions that we followed and led us to, just say hope and healing. We have the Star card here. And transformation. Transmutation, more so, with transmuting the old energies and the old feelings into wisdom, Ten of Pentacles, and creating what it is you want to create, stepping into the flow of abundant energy, into wish fulfillment. Wow. Saraswati, the essence of who I am, flows effortlessly into everything I create. So becoming this star, this alchemist, you're learning how to alchemize your past into everything you create, and being called to alchemize, if we haven't already, so you can open the door to emotional fulfillment. Ten of Cups. I know some people can say Ten of Cups is pie in the sky, it's fantasy. And this to me shows, like having so much that it's overflowing, that Ace of Cups, that seeing where you have been stacked against the odds with love and knowledge and intuitive guidance, how you have found the hope and healing, and knowing that there is hope and healing when we do the shadow work. We see the light in our darkness, awaken to the unity of ourselves with others and mankind, letting go of separation consciousness, that fighting for what's ours, being in conflict with others to be right, more and or allowing conflict to sully our past experiences here with love and intuition and joy, friendship. Cut the deck to the Reine de Paix, or the Queen of Swords, in reverse. Thawing out that cold heart. Perhaps we felt a little stunned. It's being called to step into Empress energy here, divine feminine. It's the cycle. The Wheel of Fortune has opened its doors and is encouraging you to surrender le pendu and l'emperatrice, the Empress, into this Hanged Man, to surrender long enough to see the wisdom of your experiences and to decide what it is you want to create, to decide that you are the essence. When you allow the essence of who you are to flow effortlessly into all that you create, from a balanced point of view, things flow effortlessly right back to you. 2727 on the timer. 9 and 9 closing cycles in this 9-9 portal. Yeah, oh, we got the Black Heart. Perhaps, finding that while blackness may have filled our heart at one time, that it was for protection, like obsidian here. And underneath those shadows is a brilliant, beautiful heart. Behind that wall of protection, that blackened, that black crystal walls, your wall of protection. Can't pick the charm back up. It's hard to pick up. Behind this heart wall is a heart of gold. And you get to acknowledge and appreciate both experiences. We've got the little birdhouse. Protecting and opening the portals, coming home to finding the finer things, looking for joy in the smaller things with our tiny little birdhouse there. Is that all the charms we went? One more, just not getting... Oh, we've got this big silver rabbit. Finding the silver linings. Stepping into a place of fertility, a place of transition here. Love is what sets you free. To be free like a little rabbit, moves about his life to live. It's also that transition through this doorway of nostalgia, or is the choice to return to a place of conflict with our past, or step forward into a place of hope and healing and receiving. You're coming to find that all is well, because through time we can sometimes need to go a long way out of the way to come back a short way correctly. Which is why there's no need to beat yourself up, to be hard on yourself wherever we backslide or old habits come up and we entertain them. Just know that it's perfectly human, it's perfectly perfect to explore the experiences you needed to explore to come to a place of opening the door to divine union, the masculine and the feminine. Your essence brings presence to these readings. I love you so much for tuning in. For anyone who stayed this long in the reading, perhaps 1, 2 of you, I don't know, maybe 100. Thanks for tuning into this reading and my long-winded goodbye. I love you, take care, and namaste. 3, 2, 1.